Order in the court.
This verdict watch is for Lyric Farrell out of Plymouth, Massachusetts, December 28, 2019. A mother of 7 was arrested, Shaniqua Leonard, 29. Her daughter was taken off life support New Year's Eve. Reports read the little girl had scratches all over her body that could not be self-inflicted. When Lyric Farrell was 2 months old, she was taken from Leonard and given back 1 month before she would die. On December 28, 2019, Leonard said her daughter got up to go to the bathroom and she seemed in distress. She put her on the couch and she could barely hold her head up. She began wheezing. She said she checked Lyric's wrists and her neck for a pulse, and Lyric was dead. She told her other kids to get dressed, and she called 911. The police would interview her other children. All 6 of the children said Lyric had never came to bed. The mother insists Lyric was scratching herself and pulling chunks of her hair out of her head. She also was refusing to eat and staring into space. The older children, around 11 and 12, said Lyric would bang her head on the bathroom floor. Leonard was actually showing the police officers a video of Lyric sitting on the bathroom floor naked, and she was barely holding her head up. She had milk in her hand and was violently shaking. Leonard ordered her to get up. She tried, but she couldn't. Lyric had suffered subdural hematoma, hemorrhaging. She had hemorrhaging of the optic nerve and the retina, all head injuries. Doctors say that these injuries could not come from a child banging their head on the floor. He likened it to a violent car crash. Lyric would be arrested for failure to give her daughter immediate medical attention. So Lyric's mother was held on a $25,000 cash bond and was ordered to wear a GPS monitor, no contact with her children, and must abstain from drugs and alcohol, and she would have to undergo a mental health screening. Lyric's autopsy reports would read she died from complications from blunt force trauma to the head. So Leonard's children, ranging from 1 through 12, were back in CPS custody. The mother was free, out on bond at one point. She had her bond revoked after she was seen and heard by a home security system telling her neighbors that she would, quote, slaughter them, unquote, during an unprovoked confrontation. The police was attempting to arrest her because of this, but they couldn't find her. She had took her GPS system off her leg, her monitor, and they couldn't find her. She would later turn herself in. So 2 things I would like to comment on. The mother did call one of the social workers and told the social worker that Lyric was acting odd and banging her head on the ground. So you can see why the child neglect and the not getting her immediate medical assistance came into play. She should have took the baby to the doctor, call 911, not call a social worker and have a discussion about what your child is doing. I mean, she had 6 other kids. I'm sure she had taken one of her kids throughout all these years to the doctor on an emergency. So that's probably one of the main reasons why she got arrested so quickly. And another thing, the social workers would say and teachers would say they hated to know that Lyric had to go back there. It's not somewhere that Lyric wanted to be. She would cry. She just didn't want to be there. So this is just an unfortunate situation, and we'll be getting a verdict hopefully soon to see what's going to happen in this case. Justice for Lyric.